Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on, my reckless delegation? My reckless delegation. Hold on, the bomb's not loud enough. Absolutely here, man. Listen, we've been duped. We've been duped. I was Man United fans, man. Like, it's not doom and gloom. But we've been duped, you know, and you know what we need? Like, do you know what we need to ask for? We need a presser. We need a Sir Jim presser. We don't know what's going on. Still, Man United fans, it's like we're making it up. We're making up what we hope or what we think is going to happen, but there's no real. We need to know what the plan for the club is. It's almost like, you know, when someone's, you know, like a marriage is taking place. What's your plans? What's your intentions with my child? I need to know what's going on, because while it's cool saying, you know, we think it's going to be that, and we're seeing these faces, I'm not saying that there's going to be no input. But the first thing that we've been told, you know, I've been listening Fabrizio saying, look, the new CEO, it's most likely, can't wait to start work. It's gonna be Claude Blanc. All of a sudden, John Claude Blanc. Sorry, I keep getting it wrong. It's meant to be him. Yeah. All of a sudden, those conversations are changing. Now I don't know if it's a thing where they're playing with Man United fans' hearts, because Fabrizio's usually on the money. I expected this guy to become the CEO. Is the first when he's been there since. He's been there. Like, he's there every day. So what's the plan? Is it one of those ones where wait for the deal to be done, then they interview him, but we don't know who the CEO is going to be. Now, it's saying it's going to be a Glazer, it's going to be a Glazer Connect. It's going to be a Glazer person, right? Where are we going? I need to know what the plan is, what the vision is. And the only person that can answer those questions is Sir Jim. Sir Jim gave an interview before, like, why can't he sit down in front of someone and tell Man United fans the roadmap for the future? Because it's one of the questions. Now we can, you know, it's not like, it's hard because you're like, we're trying to get our club back. But at the moment, it's not back. Like, how are you gonna bring Manchester United back to Manchester United? Those are the questions that now need to be answered, because you're here. And again, once the deal goes through, you need to speak to the fans. Are you running it? What's the level of power? The question I asked today is, how much power does he actually have in terms of steering of the club? They said, they made sure they told us in the beginning, he's running the football end, the football side of Man United. That's what he's going to be running. Well, is the CEO not a big football decision? Or like, we remember the last one. We're talking Ed Woodward, Richard Arnold, Myrtle. Like, we've seen how this club's been run, and that's because there's been the wrong people in the main chair. Now, the only way you change that is by installing the right person. Now, I don't know, like, I'm hearing that, let me read some of the stuff that has been said today. It's confusing, though. It is confusing. You don't know what's going on at this club, man. Let's be honest. They're saying eyes and ears. What the hell is that? Here we go. There you go. Across meetings in recent week, Jean-Claude Blanc's role has been portrayed as somebody club staff can expect to see a lot around the place. Yeah, but expectations is he'll be very much there as a representative of Ineos, its eyes and ears, rather than becoming the new chief executive. So he's literally there on Miss Finster energy. Now, it's good to have an eyes and ears. Let me not get it wrong. If you're gonna have any types of eyes and ears, that's good. But we're talking about power, because just being able to snitch, that's not doing anything. Just being able to, now it's good to have eyes and ears on deals, but the right guy needs to be installed into this role just to say that the club's getting in a new direction. And what all it feels like is, instead of the Glazers getting their usual dividends, they've just pulled another, like, it feels like another masterstroke, to be honest. It feels like they've got this is what it feels like today, waking up this morning. It feels like we've just been had, like, now again, it's early, it's too early. You can see that the club are trying to move different in terms of wages, like in terms of addressing all elements of this club. These guys haven't paid, and they paid a lot of money. So Jim has paid a lot of money to be like in this situation with Man United. At the same time, they have to protect their investment. They're not going to make like foolish moves, and probably this is probably the reason why it's taken as long as it's been taken. But then there needs to be a roadmap. The Glazers, I'm not even waiting for the Glazers to talk to us because they won't. But then Sir Jim needs to tell us what's going on. Are you planning to staircase in terms of ownership? Is there room for a staircase in ownership? When you say what is the long term? What is your 5 to 10 year vision for Man United? What these are the questions that need to come out. It has to be answered. I'll be interested to see who they install as the CEO. Talking about looking from within, nah. The one thing that I can say though is the last one. What are you saying? Is it former? Who was the last Man United CEO? Help me out in the chat. He was the last one that was help me out. Got it. Arnold, there you go. Brilliant. Last with Arnold, what you saw in that thing is them lot acquiesced at the club. That's one thing I'm gonna be sure about in terms of when with situations and decisions, they pretty much said, Ten Hag, tell us what you want, we'll go and do it. So while it's like almost having a puppet, really. Now they were the ones doing the deals, but they got Ten Hag everything he wanted. So one thing for sure is, like, while you can be CEO in name, someone else, you probably have a situation where he's really running it anyway. Because this season, no one can deny it. All the players that have come into this club are Ten Hag guys. He's been told no a few times, but Ten Hag's either got his B option, but it's high up on the list in terms of the targets. Now, the way we bring in the targets is concerning. So one thing for sure is they can install someone that's just going to listen to everybody else. And that gives me a little bit of confidence. What I need is, I'm not saying that now the deal with Ineos is going to be terrible and this, that, and the other. The point that I'm making today is they need to communicate. Now we're almost past the stage of they need to sit down with someone and say the plan. Like, even if it's Gary Neville, whoever, and real questions need to be answered so we can get excited about this, or just be calm and expect the worst. Like we're hoping, when we're talking about this wage structure and changing things, we want to change things to the better. We don't want to, like, if this is just a money saving tactic purely for the Glazers to, I don't know, get the most, and they're not that a lack of investment. If it's one of those ones, which anyway, so Jim's saying he's gonna pledge what, 300,000. in the next 300 million in the next transfer window. He's saying he wants to do that. We'll wait and see. That's kind of like a Man United summer anyway, to be honest. We have to see. We have to see. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not like furious. I'm just, again, there's some concern because I did think this man was gonna be installed as the guy. And at the moment, they're telling me he ain't the guy. He's just there on Miss Finster energy. And that's an expensive snitch. That's an expensive eyes and ears. I hope he's really more than that. Anyway, I am tired as hell. We record the pod, Expect Foolishness, and the boxing podcast. Yeah, listen, 1 o'clock settings. A lot of content was made yesterday. All right, cool. Arteta out. Also, thank you for that. Pochettino. Would Poch have been worse? That's the question. Would it have been worse if we bought Poch in instead of Ten Hag? Because I'm not gonna lie, the form at Chelsea is concerning. What's going on? Poch, I really wanted that manager. I would have. Where would we be if Poch was the manager? Poch wouldn't have lost Sancho. Yeah, but he's got everybody else, and it's not looking good. Why he wouldn't have lost Sancho? I don't know. It's uncomfortable conversation because I know I wanted Poch. At least Poch will keep his best players in the side. Guys, do you know what happened to them yesterday? He lost the Carrick in them, man. Man, would we even have won? Like, anyway, let's open the lines. Hit the like button, please. I'm not gonna ask for a mad request because copy. Man said he's struggling at Chelsea, you know. I can't believe it. I'm not gonna lie. Poch, yeah, that's not looking good. Let's talk about Onana, your thoughts. All right, cool. The lines are open, people. Man, like Poch lost the Carrick yesterday night after $1 billion spent. I think that's a deeper and darker conversation, bro, because oh man, and they would have got me the hell out because I was the one that was beating the drum of like saying, listen, bring in this guy. We all be crying in our cars. Yo,
KG.
how you doing this? How you doing this lovely morning?
I'm calm. The sun is shining. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm optimistic. Positive, feeling good about Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, 6:30. 6:30 my time, 4:30 your time, I think.
Yeah.
For Tottenham. And on what you just said now, and I think I've been trying to say this for the longest of time of how much damage control Eric Ten Hag has done this season, especially with the results that he pulled off with how he's managed the players, how he's managed the club. It's not great. Again, there's so many issues at the club that goes far deeper um, into his role. For example, what you just spoke about now, and I think what's actually happening. I asked the question, okay, what's actually happening with regards to the takeover? Because this is not a takeover. This is more of a blame shift where, okay, this thing, in our opinion, is rotten. We can't make money anymore. But you saying that you can make money. You saying that we can if you get us to the top, for example, you win us Premier Leagues and Champions League, then the club will be more financially rich. So we want you to do that and show us, because we don't believe that. And I say that as in from the Glazers' perspective, because they know this. They're never going to spend their own money on this club. They're never ever going to give the seeing that we're at a loss now. Okay, January transfer window. Okay, we need maybe 50, 60 million. They're never going to take out of their own pocket and say, okay, buy a centre back, buy a midfielder or a striker, buy whatever you need. They're always going to be like, oh no, there's nothing. Oh, then sorry, there's nothing. So it's weird, but I also think that the takeover is from it's an Ineos buzz. It's an Ineos vibe. So the fact that he's not the CEO is kind of not really surprising, because it's an Ineos a takeover. So he's working for Ineos. So Ineos is the bosses now. So Ineos is a new mandem, as you would say. So um, even if he's not the CEO, he still has a say. Even if it's almost like saying like I'm close to the I'm good friends with the owner. I don't want the role, because the role will require responsibilities. But if I'm going to tell the owner, look, this thing's not working and this is working, the owner's going to listen to me, and the owner's going to do what I'm telling him to do. So, like you said, Miss Finster vibe. So, yeah, it's messy. What's going on actually with regards to the takeover? Because this is not a takeover. This is just from my perspective, you take over so that we don't look bad anymore, or because
Yeah.
we don't know what we're doing. It's a
But then,
very very
if
nice.
that's the case, if that's the case, then they have to have some level of, and that's the question I ask is the control. He has to have, yes, giving special advisor right now, definitely.
Mm.
He has to have some level of control where they would listen to him and they're going to respect his opinion in them
Yeah,
rooms.
but it's not about. I don't think it's about the club listening to Jean-Claude Blanc. I think it's about the fact that Sir Jim Ratcliffe listens to Jean-Claude Blanc, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe can make decisions upon whoever's involved in the roles and the responsibilities of the club. So for more of a, it's more of a oversight role where I make sure everything goes well from an Ineos perspective. So I make sure that Ineos he does well. This is an Ineos decision. It's the same as a Brailsford. That guy it's an Ineos vibe, and so I'm getting a lot of Ineos like Ineos guys that's going to be involved. So for us to, because I don't think it's going to be traditional roles of CEO, sporting director, this that, because it's Glazers, it's a gym, everybody's involved now. So we're all in the spot. So now to
Can it
give
work?
everybody,
Can it work? Can it work though? Is this going to be, is this going to
bro, I don't know. I don't think it can work. I don't think. How can listen? The, you can't work with division. Everything's great now. There's a 300 million rand. There's a 300 million pound pledge. There is
yeah.
this going on, this going on. But if as soon as the first issue, as soon as the first bump in the road comes along, and this one says this, and that one says this, what is going to happen? I think Owen said it a lot of times. What's going to happen then? Because as soon as this division, a house divided cannot stand together. So
Yeah.
as soon as this division, we in for a bumpy ride. But okay, so Jim says he's got it. So there's football in control. He says he's going to do it. So let's not believe. I'm more focused on Saturday. And I think someone said that people's going to start saying that the Nottingham Forest game is going to be the last time that we lost the season. So, yeah.
Someone, wait, I'm just talking to my daughter's not feeling well. She's at home from school. So, any
No
go on?
shame.
Yeah. There you go, babes. Good stuff. All right,
Dad life.
cool. Dad life. Dad life. Absolutely. Listen, let me keep it moving. But you're saying you're just focused on the next game, which is
Yeah.
the weekend
Totally.
one, and then you don't know if this is gonna work. No problems.
Mm.
Listen, I gotta keep it moving I need to get into the zone. My daughter threw me out of the game just near. Let me read this. Ten Hag, what do you call Ten Hag is going to come good, and so will Hoyland. Everyone's going to drop points. We're going to win the league. Reckless sport. That's beyond. That's beyond. I remember when I used to talk crazy like that. Uh,
Well, go on, KG.
Indeed, yeah. Let me see that picture again. The
Oh,
hell?
I got more funny ones.
Nah, we
I've
can't
got
put
more
the
funny.
don't put
No,
the Don
not
Rock
about you.
one,
Not
no.
about you. Look at that's Turkish.
Nah,
That's
nah,
Turkish.
nah. That one's taking a piss.
This
Nah,
one as
nah,
well.
nah,
This
nah.
one as well. This one as
Nah,
well.
that's a red card. That one is a red card.
Oh, but
Nah,
you got this
man.
one. You know this guy. HH. They done a Napoleon on him. The guy on his panel. They done this one as well because he's bald as well. They done that one and that one as well.
Nah, nah.
I'm mocking with this one as well. I'm mocking with the guy at Chelsea.
Hey,
What were you
no,
saying
I wrote
anyway?
up though. How you doing, Kundini fam? You came
I'm
in on
good, to be fair,
fire
man.
this morning. You came in on
I'm
smoke.
good. I'm good.
Again, you must be happy. You know, you got KDB back.
Yeah.
I saw like a new signing. I don't know where you're
Yeah.
at.
I know you're gonna simp him, but I'm here to talk about
No, I'm cool.
United.
I haven't even done anything today. I'm actually chilling. I'm so behind. I'm lagging just in life.
No, well, we're in a good position. We're in a good position. Arsenal crumbling. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do it. They're back to it. Back to
Yeah.
life. Back to
Back to
reality.
reality. That's funny.
We're back to the City Port era.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got liver ass fans running their mouths.
Yeah.
With Mr. Virgin Van downstairs.
Talk to me about Chelsea quickly, because did Man United, will it have been worse if we signed Poch from your perspective? Because you've seen these two managers, you don't support either club.
They're both rubbish.
What would have been worse though, bro?
The only tiny bit of difference is Premier League proven, but they're both rubbish. They're both rubbish. I wouldn't have neither at my club.
You're telling me that, so right now you're still saying that Poch would have done better than Ten Hag, is what I'm hearing.
But by 1% better, 1% better, but I don't think it would have made a difference. I think you would have still had bad results. They're both rubbish. They're both rubbish.
You know, all right. He was running out of time, and I gave him way more time than he needed. That's funny though. Oh man, where am I going? Man like Palpatine.
Yo, man.
Are you better today, bro? How are you today? How are you this morning?
I'm calm, man. I'll be honest, bro. I got to relax when I come on these shows, bro. Because when I go hospital, every 2 weeks, bro, they tell me my BP's high, bro. Like I'm on the verge, real talk, of being put on blood pressure pills, bro. So I got to start calming down.
You need to calm down, bro.
Bro, I'm already on about 7 pills a day. I don't want to be adding another 2, man.
You need to, like, the killer is my thing is, this club is crazy. Like, we have to take this club. It's with a pinch of salt. Now, we again, because I say that we're mid-table side. I look at us like that now, to be honest. It's the only way that's kind of making it easier, because we'll, like, look at the games that we play. So instead of like getting too, and it's hard because I have to try and disconnect a little bit, but then for the greater good of
you have to understand, like, I've watched this club for over 25 years. I'm passionate about this club, and I don't want to settle for mediocrity. That's the problem. Like, and these players do my head in. The managers do my head in. Like, it's been like 10 years since we've actually done anything great, and like, I don't want to carry on that way. I don't want the club to carry on that way. But let me
going that way. Go on.
Let me talk about this Blanc thing here. So, like, I saw the stuff this morning, right? I sent you a little picture statement on Twitter DM about this guy. Kind of makes sense why they're looking for someone else, because this guy oversees everything at Ineos Blanc. So basically, from last year, he was like appointed to oversee their football, Formula One, sailing, the cycling, the rugby, and the running with that Dave Brailsford. So maybe that's the reason why he's not going to be our CEO. But then why have they lied to us about it? Why was all them statements coming out from journalists that this was the guy? And I already had doubt about Ratcliffe. You know that from the start. And as soon as a statement come out from the Glazers, then Ineos, and then Ratcliffe, pretty much in the first paragraph, all they talked about was commercial. And as soon as I saw them three statements at the time and that word, I was like, yeah, I said it's going to be a long thing for us because we're going to get used. The fans are going to get used to clear off the debt. They're going to, I guarantee it, they will raise the prices for everything at Man United. They're going to use us to clear the debt. None of them man are going to clear the debt. It's going to be put onto the fans. They'll raise the prices, whatever it's season ticket and whatnot, but it's going to be, I believe it's going to be more pain. The one thing they can do is make the picture clear for us fans. Tell us what your plan is. Don't sit here catfishing us into believing something that's not going to happen. Just be real. Because if you're not, I tell you that it won't be long before the banners come out for Ratcliffe as well. Because people will turn on him. They don't care what you're supposedly a boyhood fan for United. No one cares, bro. Either make us great again, or you
Yeah.
can bounce as well.
And how long?
Because I'm not falling for none of their rubbish.
How long are you gonna give this regime? What's like from now?
I need before the summer comes. I need to see what their intentions are. They need to be clear of us. Who's coming in? Who's the CEO? In that Wigan game, I saw David Gill there, but that very day there was some sort of things that he might be coming back in some sort of role, which I was happy about because he's obviously been there. He's brought in some great players for us, overseen a lot of trophies, titles for us. So I was happy about that. But now I'm hearing it's not even going to be a major role for him. It's just going to be another eyes and ears. Like what are these quotes that are coming out? Eyes and ears. What are you lot doing? What's going on about Paul Mitchell? I heard this guy was coming in, but now he's not coming in. What are you lot doing? Are we actually cooking something, or are you lot just bringing in these bangers and mash merchants in, or what? I just be clear with us.
We need to be clear. Absolutely. Listen, Power Team, that was a big call. People are asking, are you gonna apologize to Uncle's mum?
Look, I told you I'm a petty person, yeah.
Yes. He left. Power Team. I would apologize. Again. He's come back.
Sorry,
Right?
someone tried to ring me and my miss was ringing me. Look, right. I told you I'm a petty person. I remember one day my man brought up the thing about my father, and I told him my man's dead, didn't it? So don't try and bring up my father. So I'm a petty person. That's why I brought up his mum. I saved that one. But like I was gonna say, it's quits, innit? I won't bring up anyone's family member again, but I told you a man remembers things, innit?
The dark side. Big up. It's true. He makes a strong point. He said he bought my father, and he said, listen, well, you know what? But let's be better though, because while I do want us to like banner each other, it needs to be in the right air, innit? It needs to be like it's warmer. Do you know what I mean? Because like our team's bad enough, man. We don't need to be out here fighting each other. We can debate, but yeah. Anyway, I'll smooth that one over. I'm gonna be the UN. I reckon the FA Cup's ours if Spurs beat City. You know what? Man United tried to stay in that what do you call it? That's fair. Man United tried to stay in this competition as long as possible because Spurs could beat City somehow. City and Spurs, that game is mad. I'd love it to happen, and then let's see what happens. But because they are big, like, and Liverpool, but City just get in the way. Anything you want to do, City, I can't stand them. I'm a petty person as well, to be honest. So let me read this next one. Totally agree with Pav. We need to see a plan with Ratcliffe, Ineos ASAP. Then we can see about giving them time that they might need. I hear it.
110% agreed with the statement, KG. 110%. Yeah. How are you today? How's your gym session?
I didn't even go. I didn't even go gym this morning. I went like, yeah, man. I just literally like I get because yesterday, you know, when I do United View to the yo undefeated expect foolish Islam. I'm here.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I'm here. Listen, they're saying free the ceiling fan. I don't mind. Like, we don't know. Whatever Kennedy, as long as you're here, Kennedy,
Free the ceiling.
we're here. Whatever the situation, we're here.
I
Kennedy,
really like
let's
the
go.
joke.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions. The situation with Onana. We've been talking about that for a little while now. Onana's gonna stay for the Spurs game, and then
That's a flipping disgrace. Why is he not going to? Why is he not going to his own national team? It's a flipping disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Yeah. You know, like right after the Spurs game, right? He's gonna travel right after that. He's gonna feel jet lagged, and
yeah.
he's gonna feel so tired that he's probably gonna miss his first game.
Well,
And
yeah. Well, it's been short. It's been clear now. He's missing the first game. He said there's no way he can do it. I don't know what to think about this in terms of Onana being so scared to go away for a minute.
Why is he being scared? Why is he being scared to be dropped? If you don't do well, in few games, and if you make a lot of mistakes, right? Like you have to be dropped. It is what it is, and let either Tom Heaton or maybe like Binder play. They need game time as well. It is what it is, people. He's basically droppable on the bench.
All right. Well, we got that one. Onana's moving mad. It's definitely it's giving real insecure at the moment. In terms of
Dynamite says, I like this Onana guy. I'm pretty sure you must be referring to that Everton Onana. Okay. So,
yeah, because that's what they're looking for. He just said Dynamite just said Arteta out just now. So interesting.
yeah, I just saw Arsenal fans. They are moving mad on Twitter. I'm like, wow. They like one win in 7 games. Unbelievable. Oh my days. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Days. Oh my
Um,
days.
Talk to me though. Let's quickly. Now we got a situation. We need a backup striker. It's kind of gone quiet on Choupo-Moting. I don't know if it's gone quiet because they can't get Martial out, or I'm unsure if we're gonna do any business
I'm
in January.
The January signings, I'm not even sure. I'm not even looking up to the news as of yet. I'm just so calm with my outside life right now, because obviously January signings, it's going to be absolutely quiet. It's going to be quiet in the January transfer market. So I don't really trust. I don't even trust this current board anymore. So it is what it is, people.
All right, so then no one's
Um,
coming in, Chan. Let's quickly turn our attentions to players coming back. Martinez says he's ready to
Yeah.
start.
100 years post
Are
starting.
you straight back? Show me Varane. Are you saying Varane Martinez straight back in? Are you
Straight back.
saying Johnny Evans and
Maybe
Martinez?
maybe Lisandro Martinez will probably come off from the bench because I mean just because the fact that he hasn't played for a while because of his injury from last season. So I believe it's going to be Varane and probably Johnny Evans at the back. So I do really expect us to beat Spurs, but it is 100% going to be a close game. So I'm confident. I'm confident this Sunday. I don't have any problems or issues. So I'm confident we'll beat Spurs 100%.
Let's
We
go.
we
Listen,
don't even lose. We don't even lose to those chicken Nando's FC. So don't worry about it. Expressions will be crying outside.
crying in
I
the
will be
car.
crying in his car.
Hey, Kennedy, that was a good call today, you know. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. Go on, Kennedy. Thank you all. Appreciate all the super chats. Let me put some respect on the free seats. Actually, I called all stuff related to Man United till I see consistency. I cancel all stuff related to Man United till I see consistency. Man United is a football institution being destroyed by clown owners. I'm not paying for that. You know what? Respect it. Let me see. Bring me Benzema on a free 6 months loan. Let's go. We're not getting carrying. It'd be nice though, but we're not getting him. Imagine doing all this stuff with the wages. Ooh. Oh, you said raise the rages again. We ain't getting no Benzema. Let's see what other people are saying. He retired. What if he doesn't want to go? Period. He's been forced to go. Forced to play for your home nation. Um, like Saudi gonna give him for free though. We pay Benzema 500K. Yeah, we're not getting no Benzema. Malcolm, I gotta apologize to this guy. Malcolm,
Yo,
Marks,
yo,
I want to
listen,
say,
man.
probably on the behalf of the rest of the reckless delegates inside right now, we should have given Alanga time. Jailhouse Alanga.
Wow,
Jailhouse.
wow,
He's the winger that we
mad.
need to cross the ball into the box. You
Oh
were
my
right about
days.
that one.
Listen,
It's a mad thing still. Like,
listen, bro. I said again, man. You know what's crazy, right, about this United, man? It's like we just give away so many youngsters just like that for no reason, just for feel like we don't even consider it. And now it's like we're just watching them cook at other different clubs, and it's like we barely even have any like backup wingers or backup strikers or backup attackers. Like it's just mad. Like, and we saw it against Wigan. Like the way even our first team just struggled against Wigan, man. Like to me that's a red flag. Like I cannot unsee that, bro. Like, and I've said this time and time again, man.
hey, Jailhouse, I don't believe Alanga's meant to stay, by the way.
No.
Ah!
Oh my god!
All right.
Alanga could You thought I was.
Listen, bro. It's mad.
Bro, Alanga had years.
Listen, man. Listen, everyone can say all about Lang, man. Listen.
Real cereal. You thought you made it. Man was talking from the high horse. Bro.
Oi.
Oh, no, let him go. Oh, now I'm going to bring him back. He left us speechless. Alanga, that's his level. Let's bring him back now. The
Nah,
silence was awkward. Someone said you was cooking dust. Bro, we don't, trust me, when I tell you that, we don't care, man. It's cool to see him doing his thing and that, but we
it is,
don't.
man, it is. Yeah. Nah, listen, but it's at the end of the day, man. It's just
Sorry, you didn't call him to talk about Alanga. That was out of order.
no, of course not. No. Listen to me, bro. I want to talk about the structure, bro, because to me, like this 25% investment, man, it's not even an investment, bro. Like Ratcliffe, to me, he hasn't even come out and even said anything about his plans and everything. Hasn't even spoken to the fans, and that's just it's typical. It's typical, Glazeronomics. You know what I mean? Glaze. You know what I mean? Just like you can, when you hear about the Glazers, right? You don't even hear them. You don't even hear about the strategies. You don't even hear about their plans. Like, what is Ratcliffe's plan at the end of the day? Like, is it just to put in 25% and just get in staying at the guest house or something like that? Like, come on, bro. Like, as an owner of a big club like Man United, you're supposed to come in and help, a club, you know, get in the players that they need, invest in the positions that need to be filled. You know what I mean? Like, and also you need the training facilities, just everything at the stadium, bro. And just there's just nothing whatsoever that's happening,
It's crazy
in
because
this structure.
he said that he's committed. Like, I'm not gonna give up on Jim. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. But I do have questions. But even when he said I've got some money for infrastructure, and that can't even fix like the East Stand, bro. Like, that's not enough money, bro. Like, it's strange. It's so strange. I'd even love to hear from what the Glazers want with this club, because whilst like you want money, someone tried to offer you money, you didn't take it. So what do you man want? I'd really like to know what the Glazers' vision as well is. Not right now. No vision is clear. If we can talk to someone and just find out, okay, what's you lot's 10-year plan with this thing? Are you planning to get rid in 10 years? Now this cash injections come in and you sold the 25%. What are you doing with this? What are you doing with all that money that you raised? Where's that going? I'd love to know. I'd love to know.
Listen, KG, yeah, at the end of the day, what these guys want is power. And that's all they want. All they want is just to stay as the main owners of Manchester United. And if that means just having a 25% investment from Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who claims to be a United fan, or who claims to be, he's gonna be the savior and all that. Like, listen, if that's what it means, then that's what the Glazers are gonna take. They're not gonna take some big money offer from from the Qataris, because the Qataris wanted full ownership and they offered big money for it. And you're telling me that you can't take
no.
6 billion?
It's not about 6 billion. They didn't even want that. Anyway, listen, Malks, big up, man. Don't
Listen,
worry,
I'm out of time here, but I'll catch you, bro. No worries.
We'll be keeping an eye on Alanga, though. Absolutely. Yeah, so their pockets. 25% is compromise for footballing department take. Yeah, it's weird. Uncle,
KG,
how you doing?
I am okay. Somebody almost made me agree for them yesterday. Small thing. I almost agree, but then I remembered 2024, no
No
agree
grief.
for anybody.
And
I almost agree small, remain small, but God didn't allow. So yes, we move on.
we move.
Head
What
ahead.
about to me? We heard about we're looking at Chelsea situation yesterday. I went to every Chelsea channel. I did. As you said,
It was beautiful. It made my night. Unfortunately, Chelsea have so many Nigerians in their team, but they don't understand pitching. And when we said no grief for anybody, they didn't understand. They didn't understand what it meant. Tell me why Cole Palmer will be missing open posts 3 times in a match. What kind of leg does he have? Is he not seeing the posts? Does he have a quarter past 4 vision? What is wrong with him? And they tell us is the future.
Listen,
But
I quickly asked this question because I wanted to know, just if we got Poch, would it have been worse or better?
I told you, I mentioned in the chats, Poch is struggling with the Chelsea that don't have half of the issues that Man United players have: the arrogance, the pride, the self-entitlement, these whole issues. If he's struggling with this Chelsea squad, imagine what he'll be going through in a Man U squad. Poch is someone that he likes that vibes and he tries to bring all of these things together. He's not we need a crazy no-nonsense person in Man United. Poch is not that guy. He would have struggled for sure. That's a
Absolutely.
no-brainer. Yeah. And regarding this,
to this where we are and our situation? CEO, gate. What are you telling me?
Yeah, so I remember when the statement was released, it was made official. They said Ineos would be in charge of sporting decisions, sporting control. Um, if common sense would tell us that the CEO position is not a sporting decision, so let's get that out of the way. The CEO is not a sporting decision. What was happening is journalists just kept bringing up rumors and rumors of this and that. But let's be honest with ourselves. The CEO is not. The director of football and the head of scouting are footballing decisions. That's the where Ineos has control. CEO of the club takes care of the entire running of the club, not just sporting decisions. So clearly, that's above. That's not in Ineos agreement. He would obviously bring suggestions, and the fact that Jean-Claude Blanc is there as a just to get information for now doesn't mean he won't end up being the CEO. Obviously, Ratcliffe will recommend him when that time comes, but Ratcliffe doesn't have the final decision. That's all they're saying. But
Yeah.
it was never his decision to make to begin with, you know. And I don't think he's going to be on our payroll. People are saying an expensive snitch. He's not working for Man U. He's working for Ineos. If Ineos
Yeah.
wants to pay him, he's on their payroll and not ours. So let's get that out of the way. You know, very important. One
I
last
like
thing I
what
would sneak in. Yeah, go
this
ahead. Go
morning.
ahead.
You're coming with wisdom this morning. I like it.
Oh yes, oh yes. It's that the wisdom is profitable to direct. The last thing I will quickly sneak in because it's the transfer window is
Yes.
the second subject I've been wanting to talk about. In terms of sporting directors and the influence on clubs, right? When I tell people that we need this manager to work with a sporting director.
Mhm.
Liverpool has had some of the best transfer windows since Klopp came in. Michael
Yeah.
Edwards was doing very wonderful, selling players, bringing in players, and all that. Last 2022-2023 summer window, Liverpool bought Darwin Núñez, 85 million. We
Mhm.
still haven't seen anything special about him. They bought Fabio Carvalho, right? Carvalho from Fulham.
Yeah. Oh,
This
like
January they're talking about him going on loan. We've not seen him do anything. They bought a certain Calvin Ramsey. We've not heard about that player. We still haven't heard anything about him till now. And they made the one of the most dreadful decisions in the transfer window. They took Otto from Juventus on loan, Otto Melo. That was
Mhm.
an injury all through. And we were wondering why was their transfer window so disastrous in the 2022-2023 season. Let me tell you
Yeah.
why. That was the first transfer window they didn't have Michael Edwards as the director of football because he left.
Mhm.
And because he left, even though they had a club that is an experienced manager, club couldn't do anything better good in the transfer window.
It's a big point you're making
As
right now.
experienced as Klopp was, he had a flop transfer window without a director of football. They brought in a new guy, but the new guy didn't have the experience. And then they said Klopp will have more of a say because the new guy has yet to settle. And the one window they didn't have a director of football, Klopp struggled. So
Then they
when we are
brought.
talking about, and then they had to like do something between that transfer window and like this current one that just passed.
And it's
So let's
yeah.
understand even the best football managers, and that's why we mentioned the years, before even Guardiola came in,
That Tixi
Man
guy
City
though.
made sure he made
Yeah.
sure that the director of football, and not only that, The managers they brought in are managers that play a similar style of football to what Pep played. So they were already prepping that team before Pep came in. Don't forget they won the Premier League before Pep. Let's not forget the Aguero Premier League. So they were preparing for Pep before he came in. So a director of football is very important. Will Ten Hag make it? I don't know. He may or may not, but it's very important that we have proper director of football. So yeah, that is all I have to say.
Listen, Uncle, thank you very much, man. Amazing, cool. Hey, listen, man, bro, Anish, me and this wire. Strong cool though. JCL, you're getting close. I hope the mic is gonna be micing today. Oga Kwame.
My brother, what's going on, bro?
Live and direct. Hey,
Listen,
how far you getting? How far you getting AFCON, bro?
bro. Honestly, I don't know. That Nigerian team, bro, dead. Horrible. Ghanaian team, not that much better.
That's
So,
what I
I
was gonna
don't
say.
know.
'Cause I'm hearing because I said when I saw Kwame, I said, that one is Ghanaian now. And then after he said the Nigerian, you started with the Nigerian one. I said, hey,
So this is the
you're
thing.
both.
Don't let the Kwame fool you. I'm a Niger boy. My dad is from Ghana, but I was born in
Okay.
Nigeria.
Oh, you're both. Okay, Jew.
Yeah.
You know, well, then do you know what my dad would say? My dad, I don't know, like my dad's kind of old school in his thinking. Where the father is from, that's where you're from.
Exactly. But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy in Ghanaian culture?
Yeah.
The child technically belongs to the mom side of the family. And in
Really?
Nigerian culture, the child technically belongs to the dad side of the
Yeah.
family.
So where the father is from, because even my
father
wife's
is from.
Yoruba, in it. My wife's
Uh-huh.
Yoruba, and I was like, no, nobody's Yoruba in this house. You know the small tribe people, yeah, they're so proud. Nobody's Yoruba in this house. Hey, what? Anyway, let's go.
But yeah, bro.
Anyway.
I want to talk about this Onana thing, right? First of all, I'm on the same table as you are. I'm done with the guy, right? But from like optics perspective, it is a shame that Manchester United as an institution has allowed this goalkeeper to be so publicly indecisive about whether he wants to represent his national team. That is crazy. Look, you don't have to represent Cameroon. That's fine. But be decisive about it. That's all we ask. First, it was.
No, but I think the club. You're asking for the club to do something that goes against what they really want. The club don't want to be in this situation. I believe if they knew that he was gonna go back and be a Cameroonian player, they might not have looked to bring him in. I got a feeling that's.
I think Ten Hag wanted him anyway.
No, because I think everyone's been really rattled by the whole thought of him going back. Like he was retired. The situation was bad with him, the manager. So then after we're in a position where I think the club would have thought differently had they known that, you know, when it comes to Jan, he's leaving.
Yeah, but
I don't know. That's just a thought. I don't know.
I just think the club. I think the club could have done a better job at getting him to make a decision and to stick by that decision. That would, because this is a public embarrassment for the club and for the player and for Cameroon itself. Because if I was if I was Cameroonian, I'd be fuming right now. I'm not even gonna lie. It is disrespectful to the country. It's disrespectful to the competition as well. So I'm sorry.
You're telling someone else. You're telling like I don't know, the friend to have more respect for your family. This is your family. You know what to do. If I'm disrespecting my family, how's my friend gonna act? He's just gonna follow suit. What we need Onana to do is literally say this is really important, because not only is he kind of disrespecting Cameroon, he's actually disrespecting AFCON. Salah's gone. All these greater players have gone. Eto'o would leave when it's time.
Those players went without question. They went without question. There was no debate about them going. So I mean, and we also risk the possibility that, look, people are going to be looking at Manchester United a certain way, like, oh, you guys are discouraging this guy from going to represent his country. It just looks very messy. It just looks very messy, and I do not want my club to be responsible for not, for not letting the player represent his country. Especially, look, we know how African has been disrespected in the past, right? We do not want to contribute to that. We do not.
There you go. There you go. You know what? That's a strong call, man. Listen, guy Kwame, I don't know who you're supporting in the AFCON.
Look, I'm glad to catch, because I usually don't catch these morning shows. I just happen to wake up mad early. So I'm glad I was able to catch you, but it was nice talking to you, man. Listen, when Arsenal bottles it again this season, I will be here. I will be here.
I love it, No, I love the way that the community understand Arsenal. That's real rivalry there. Forever. All right, cool. That's today. That's today. This evening. That's today, this evening. Absolutely. I don't know if me and Flex are supposed to be playing, but absolutely today. I was gonna do and then tomorrow I'm gonna do, what do you call it, my career mode, because career mode was funny last time as well. All right, Jay, let's go. Yo, Jay, you said let me cook. Hopefully the analogies are analogying today, because yesterday, but I trust you today. Let's go.
Okay, I got a PG one anyway today. So
All right,
basically,
cool.
Imagine you give your wife money, yeah?
Yes, I like it.
You send her out for potatoes, yeah?
Hold on, let me just break this down. I give my wife money. She's gone to get some potatoes for the family.
Yeah. And then she comes back with crisps. What's that?
Well, it's like something percent potato, but it's not like
exactly.
It's still kind of it's not what I was looking for. These are not potatoes I was looking for.
Exactly, it's a bit fragile, isn't it? So the reason I say this to say, is basically I think, Ineos have looked at the last transfer window, under the current board, / old board, and now they're like, for example, if you see that business is going quiet, it's because they're not making a move yet. They've told Man United don't make a move at all because they don't trust the system right now. Yeah, they don't trust Ten Hag to veto off so that it can be all good. You get it? And you're hearing stories that Graham Potter might come in. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I think honestly, when Ineos come in, they're gonna get rid of him because
that's funny. Someone says Sunday roast and Christmas mad. Yeah,
exactly. You get me?
They're not doing anything. They're not making no moves because they kind of want to wait till the end of the season and just change the manager. They don't do nothing.
Yeah, take the example as Nice. Yeah, when they came in, the first thing that they did, they told them hold off. Yeah, as soon as they got the approval to take over the company or whatever, they got rid of the manager firstly, then they started getting rid of the players. They brought in a new manager, started bringing in new players, started working on their academy. They don't really trust Ten Hag at this point, and I can see it from afar. Like, you guys should be able to see it. Why has business gone quiet? We were hearing about loans and this and that. Now it's quiet. And if we do any business, the minimum it's gonna be is a loan, and that's about it. I'll be real. We're not gonna buy a player for like 60 mil or something.
It's just, who did they bring in the summer? Because that Potter talk that stresses me out.
Well, it also stresses me out as well as a Man United fan for over 25 years. But I'm not the one who makes the decision. They're the ones who are making the decision. And you can see that it's a bit shaky right now. They're not making a move at all. Nobody's making a move. They don't trust the interim CEO or the interim DOF. They're not trusting nothing.
It's gonna be. So people are asking, have you been taken? Because you like now, it sounds like you're definitely like in the car somewhere, but someone's saying it sounds like you could be in the boot.
No, I'm outside.
You're outside. Hey, listen, you're outside. We know Jay is safe. The main thing is Jay is safe. his bus case. If we move in a new direction, it's got to be an up-and-coming manager like Xabi Alonso or Nagelsmann.
Yeah, something like that. But they're gonna bring in someone new. Oh yeah, they did that thing, the meeting with the staff, saying that they're coming back for European success plus more. So I can see where the Glazers' heads at. They're like, oh, we've run out of money. We need more money. How can we make more money? Build a winning team. That's it. And if there's no winners right now, you need to get rid of them. That's it.
It'll be
Simple.
interesting. The one thing I can say that Ten Hag is doing, maybe for the line to cook, is the youth that he's really trying to bed into this team. We got a lot. Like yes, last season he blooded Garnacho. This season he's blooding Kobe. We don't know who's going to come through who's going to come through. I don't know if it's a dang door situation, but definitely he's getting younger. Oh, that is crazy. I don't know what happened. His line is. I just got really bad. The manager's trying to do something though, like that audio got bad. Hey, listen, a man that has no name, you know who it is. Yo, how you doing?
KG, you're wrong. This ain't Yo-Yo.
Oh, swear down. What? I thought this would be Yo-Yo.
No,
I'm
man,
wrong.
I've been here before.
Oh my
How are you?
God. I thought no, but real talk. What I need you to do, is actually I can hear myself fine. There's a little bit of a feedback, but we'll live with it. I don't think that's getting anywhere. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Just a couple of things. One thing I wanted to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
But this ties into a topic that has come up repeatedly over the season when guys were talking about, oh, let's get Ten Hag out. Who can we bring in? We can have De Zerbi, we can have Poch. But the truth is, if you look at all these teams, and Tottenham is included, like the setup was there before any of these managers came in. People were asking about why Ange all of a sudden has gotten the Spurs playing. Spurs had good players. The past few seasons where they've been messing up is with the managers. They've been getting the Mourinho types, the Conte types, the Nuno Espirito, negative managers who do not play football that's conducive to the players. Brighton have been have had a proper setup in place for the past best run team in England the past 3-4 years. So selecting a manager to come into a good situation is easier than now finding a manager to come into a bad situation and fix up the whole team. So this whole analogy of all De Zerbi, where are those guys right now? Poch, De Zerbi, all these guys who are being mentioned as replacements, where are the teams right now? Brighton, there were guys who are coming in here talking about Brighton and De Zerbi. I don't know if it was, no, let me not mention names. Let me not mention names. Let me not mention names.
But all of them were talking about these lot.
Exactly. But how are the performances this season? So it all comes down to the point of we just need to be patient. Even right now, I feel like we're being a bit reactionary because we're not used to just like things being quiet and still. Because one of the things Ten Hag is not given enough props for is the fact that before he came in, we used to have leaks on a weekly basis, KG. Every week you'd hear something coming out of the dressing room, something about the staff, something about the... So I think some of the frustrations we have as United fans right now with Sir Jim and all that is the fact that we're not getting any of these leaks. So guys are frustrated that, okay, fine, we used to know that the bad shit that's happened in the club, but it used to be real stories. But now that we don't have any credible stories coming out of the locker room, people are now getting frustrated and trying to hold on to any other excuses, any other reasons. Like, I read this, so now, oh, why are we doing this? But where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? Exactly, Timo Werner joining, but you'll be surprised.
When I saw that, I said, what? Timo.
In fact, that's the final nail in the coffin. If Tottenham wanted to guarantee they wanted no trophies this season, guaranteed.
How can you say that, bro? Bro, he was at Chelsea, bro, and he struggled there. You went to Spurs for trophies. That one's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But KG, let me just make this point also. I'm not saying he'll be successful, but I wouldn't be surprised if he has a better stint at Tottenham, because these days people get too caught up with players in certain situations. Let's take Salah, for example. What evidence has Salah shown us for as much as he's done for Liverpool? What evidence has he shown us outside of Liverpool and Klopp's system that he can do anything? People usually talk about Phil Foden, no, just in terms of like he's a fantastic player in Klopp's system.
Yeah.
Yeah. But outside that, he's not really shown that he can keep the same level of performances because the systems he plays in outside of that.
You mean for Egypt?
For Egypt, for like even the experience he had before. Okay, we could talk about he was younger then, but when he was at Chelsea and even at Roma, he wasn't hitting the heights he has hit now.
Oh, I don't know.
No, let me ask you, KG. Let me ask you if you take Mane when he was at Liverpool, for example. Wouldn't you say his performances at Senegal were still more or less consistent with what he was doing at Liverpool?
I know, I hear that. I hear Mane was.
I'm not saying Salah is shit. I'm just using that as an example. I
don't know because
might not be a good example. Let me use that. It might not be a good
bad example. Anyway, man, that's not a big up. It's not even a sin bid by the time it was over already, but yeah, not Salah though. That's like we have to be real. We have to be real. World class. Simple. That's it. There was a mad story about Mane yesterday, but I don't know if it's been cleared up and stuff. I saw it trending. She's 26 or something yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I'm interested. I want to know what I've gone. Yo. Let's go.
This guy, he tried to take my name and he come up with a loser take like that. How dare you?
How dare you to do that?
Disrespectful, man. At least if you're going to call yourself Yo-Yo, come correct.
Absolutely.
We're going to do this.
Anyway, hey, Yo-Yo, you sound like you're busy. I'm going to let you just be about your life.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. What's the problem?
Okay, cool. Oh no,
I'm here, man.
The last you're the last call as usual.
Right.
Let's go. Where do you wanna go with things? Let's talk about Jim. I don't want to call him Jim the Jezzy because one day we're gonna see each other like on like international break. I'm gonna meet Jim at some point.
Jim's gonna be your boy, isn't it?
It'll be but then it'll be. I feel like a snake in it. Like you know how like with Harry Maguire, yeah. I don't say that because I know I've said mad things in it. So trying to bread it just feels wrong. Are you with me? So now if I know I call you Jim every day, yeah, it's a bit. It's just a bit.
Yeah.
So talk to me anyway.
I hear it. You know what? I will fall down that hill because that was my take from early.
Yeah. I didn't start the Ratcliffe. Did I say? Nah, I couldn't have started the Ratcliffe. It wasn't.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
How people want to give me the credit for things I don't need credit for, fam.
Listen, man, you want to claim your accolades for what you've actually done, man. Not this madness, isn't it?
No, right. I didn't do that. But no, listen. Let's talk though, man, because there's
press the button.
You already know, fam.
I did business. Shut up. This is business.
Hey, bro.
Let's talk business.
Let's go.
Right. So I'm not worried about all this talk about the CEO because the CEO is going to have activities outside of football. And who's in charge of activities outside of football? The Glazers. So they're going to get involved, isn't it? So what's the problem? Tell me what the problem is, please.
No, you know what? I listened to Uncle that he came in a little while ago, and Uncle did kind of break it down. He said, listen, CEO is a Glazer thing because that's the whole club. They said
exactly
footballing matters goes to you lot. So when you're choosing the when you're bringing in the director of football or all those things there, that's you, man.
Exactly.
But then he's saying that he might have brought in my man on some kind of smoke screen early interview stage type thing where you say, you know what? He's here though.
True.
It's not like that, like, they said, listen, Jean is here, you know, like he's good, you know, because he's gone in day one. They said, look, like he's our guy. But if you're
That
doing
is true.
if you're doing interviews,
But you know what? As a fellow Miss Finster general, I respect the fact that John Claude is on that, you know?
Miss Finster,
Yeah? Miss Finster. Word to Randall, man. That's what we're gonna be on, man. Call out these losers, you know?
Miss
And
Finster.
and let me clarify something, yeah, in the chat, yeah. I'm parked up, yeah. So no, I'm not driving. We're being responsible. Do not drive and chat reckless on a street.
Yeah, do not drive.
Exactly. Yeah, we're parked up. Don't you worry, guys.
Let's go. Let's go. Someone, hey,
Oh, what's Pat saying? Go on, let's hear it. What's
what
Pat?
happens when a new Glazer CEO does not release funds for the director of transfers?
But the footballing operations will have their own budgets. Don't you think? I swear. Oh, listen, I speak to Pav every now and then. With all due respect, Pav, think. Like, it takes more than just, oh, the Glazers going to be involved in footballing operations. I wanted the Qatari people to come in. But if they're going to run the footballing operations, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to put his own money into this situation. Therefore, there's going to be money. Think about it. Think about it.
That's what you call business, man.
Yeah, that's how we do big business in this building, you know?
Nah, but listen, final take as well. Onana's moving mad. Onana, I'm done with Onana. Sancho should be gone to like in the next 2. Do you reckon there's gonna be? Is Sancho gonna get there and do a mad presser? Like, are we gonna hear from Sancho, but in a bad way? Is he gonna say something stupid?
Let me tell you something, KG. I don't care what Sancho says. All he needs to do is go there in Dortmund and perform so we can make some money. This guy fumbled the bag at Manchester United because this guy was because he thought he was standing on business, but the business was dead. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is like shocking business to stand on. There was previous history with Jadon Salami at Man City, at Dortmund, that he was not training as a professional. He comes to Manchester United, someone's called him out for all this nonsense, and now he's standing on business because, you're not treating me fair as everyone else. So why are you not putting in the effort to go and do the business? And therefore, he's not doing it. So now we're kicking him out. Go Dortmund, do the business. If you're standing on business, stand on business properly. Don't do this fraudulent nonsense, man.
Listen, on that, what are you gonna say? Say the line, bro.
But yeah, no. Before I go, no. We need to talk about that donor Andre Onana. How dare you disrespect AFCON? You listen. I don't care if you have problems with Samuel Eto'o, Rigobert Song, or whoever. Yeah, respect your country. AFCON is an amazing tournament. Even though we got fraudulent like refs who end games at like 85 minutes, that's what makes the tournament.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I would love to represent my country of the motherland. I wish I could. If I was a baller, I would go there tomorrow. I don't care about England. I'm going to the motherland.
Because we're dead.
Exactly. I ain't got ball skills. None of that.
Hey, yo.
Football, man. Love it, man. Look at you, bro. Move, man. And you know what? On that note, yo out.
That was an A every week. This guy's on fire. Hey, yo. That was a forcible. I'm childish. Absolutely. But I'm tired. Look at my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I need to go to bed. All right, cool. Listen, thank you for watching. Let's see what the likes are saying. Did we get to 100? Well, wow. Thank you. Big up my community. Everyone stay blessed. I'm gone. I'll see you lot later. Evening. KG versus the world. I won 2 games, which is a record for me. I beat Joe Blackman. Did I win 2 or 3 games? I think it's just 2. Maybe it's more. Anyway, I'm out here. Peace.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.